Are you ready for high-speed chases and the toughest interventions? And for the interesting details in police reports? Welcome to Pursuit X. Sit back and enjoy the action. Remember, all these cases are real. On the morning of October 1st, 2025, a white Honda speeding through heavy traffic on Interstate 95 caught the attention of a patrol officer. The vehicle was weaving dangerously through other drivers, even using the emergency lane. When the Florida Highway Patrol trooper activated his lights and sirens, the driver, 19-year-old Abel Campos, accelerated instead of stopping and attempted to flee. Within minutes, a high-speed chase began in the middle of the highway. If you enjoy action-packed chase videos and detailed police reports like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Campos's vehicle entered a construction zone near Northwest 151st Street. There, he attempted to maintain control by navigating muddy terrain and heavy construction equipment. Campos disregarded lanes and drove the wrong way on the highway, putting both his and other drivers' lives in grave danger. Things seemed to be going well for the driver. He blended in well, mixing in with other vehicles. But luck wasn't on his side. Suddenly, he found a police car in front of him. Those tragicomic moments are now with you. The driver re-entered the construction zone as if unaware there was no exit, but heavy traffic left him with no other option. At one point, his vehicle bounced off a bump and briefly became airborne, a moment that became the most dramatic image of the chase.
And he's going forward. He's the other way now. Mackenzie, stay in the construction zone. Stay in the construction zone. Stay Honda. Just crash over the wall. Put your fucking hands up!
Despite all his efforts, the driver was caught due to a simple mistake. He drove his car into a ditch on the side of the road, rendering it immobile and forcing him to surrender. No drivers or officers were injured in the incident. Campos was arrested and sent to jail on charges of fleeing and eluding at high speed and reckless driving with property damage.
TBI, TBI, TBI. TBI. Show me your hands! Show me your fucking hands!
Why would a man dressed in women's clothing steal a pickup truck and flee from the police? Around 5:50 p.m. on June 4th, 2025, an unusual call came into the Conway County 911 line. The caller reported that his vehicle had been stolen and that he was currently pursuing the thief himself. According to the report, the vehicle was a black Dodge Ram with a silver toolbox, traveling southbound on Highway 65 through the town of Damascus. Local authorities were immediately alerted. The vehicle soon accelerated, reaching 54 miles per hour as it passed the Highway 225 intersection. Traffic remained heavy and the road surface was slippery. To avoid risking public safety, the trooper decided to execute a tactical vehicle intervention maneuver.
That sounds great.
TBI.
TVR.
The Dodge Ram swerved into the grassy area on the west lane. The driver jumped out before the vehicle came to a complete stop and began running toward the forest line. However, Trooper Earls quickly pursued him, tackling the suspect to the ground and handcuffing him after a brief chase. The driver was identified as Jeremiah Webb, age 28. The stolen vehicle was returned to its owner. Webb was arrested and taken to Faulkner County Jail Unit 2 on charges of theft by receiving, felony fleeing, speeding, and no driver license.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
State police in the U.S., especially in rural areas like Arkansas, frequently use the TVOI maneuver to quickly end pursuits. In Europe, however, such pursuits are generally handled more cautiously, with remote monitoring preferred. In your opinion, which move was the safest in this situation? Immediate intervention or a prolonged pursuit? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on these real-life escape stories.
Another pit. Station 1033.
He's driving out.
On the morning of May 26, 2025, around 8 a.m., Corporal Gary Miller of the Marion County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit caught a vehicle exceeding the speed limit by 20 miles per hour on Northwest 27th Avenue using his radar. What appeared to be a routine speeding violation quickly escalated into a high-speed chase within minutes.
Romeo Alpha Yankee Hotel 96 on a black Chevy, and we're still southbound.
The driver, 31-year-old Leroy Graham, refused to stop despite seeing the police lights. Initially driving at a normal speed, Graham suddenly accelerated and fled as he approached the I-75 highway.
35th Avenue Road, not eluding me, but going about 30 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour, coming up to 27. He's running a red light at I-75. Looks like we're about to get on the interstate. We're 1031 passing the interstate westbound.
We'll share with you shortly why driver Graham fled and why he was released the same day on $5,500 bail. Graham's vehicle sped along Northwest Blychton Road, maneuvering through dangerous curves without losing control.
Coming up 27th Avenue. going southbound.
Coming up to 27th Avenue, going south.
American Device Help 401. We're just getting off the airport right now.
Coming up to State Road 40.
Coming up to State Road 40.
Past State Road 40, still southbound.
Past State Road 40, still south.
American, keep us updated on traffic conditions.
Passing Southwest 10th Street. No traffic coming up towards 200.
Miller attempted a PIT maneuver several times, but the driver surprisingly did not lose control of the vehicle.
Got another pet.
Another pit. Station 1033.
He's driving out of it, going up towards State Road 2.
Coming up to State Road 200.
Passing 20th Street, coming up to 200 right now. We're having somebody stopping traffic on 200.
Past the 20th Street, coming up to 200.
We're westbound on 200.
Westbound on 200.
Hold the traffic. He's stopping. Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
The pursuit quickly grew. Ocala Police Department officers and the MCSO aviation unit joined the chase with helicopter support. The chase lasted about 7 miles and finally ended when Graham was forced to stop his vehicle on Southwest Highway 200. Police applied the felony stop procedure with long-barreled weapons. When asked why he fled, driver Graham simply said, "I didn't have a license." The suspect was taken to Marion County Jail and booked on charges of felony fleeing and driving without a valid license. He was released the same day on $5,500 bail.
Don't touch me! You're under arrest.
In this incident, the female driver was in an urgent situation requiring her to drive fast. Despite this, the police intervened harshly. Please don't forget to comment on this. It was a June afternoon. Trooper Holly Romero was waiting at a red light at the intersection of Highway 67 and Hervey Street. When the left turn signal came on, the car in front of her turned and she began to maneuver as well. At that moment, a blue Hyundai Kona with its hazard lights on ran the red light and crossed the intersection. The vehicle sped away toward the west, out of the city, posing a danger to oncoming traffic.
G12 Hope, I'm on Highway 67. There is a vehicle who is currently trying to run people off the road. It would appear to begin to start at 1037. I'm just now leaving Hope. The plate is Arkansas 122, Zebra Charles Zebra 122 ZCC. It's a blue Kona. We're headed westbound.
Romero immediately turned on her emergency lights, completed her turn, and gave chase. The Hyundai crossed into the opposite lane to pass a truck pulling a trailer, forcing vehicles in heavy traffic to swerve right to avoid a collision. Chaos ensued on Highway 67 during the chase. Sirens, screeching brakes, swerving vehicles. Trooper Romero passed the truck in the right lane, turned on his siren, and announced an active pursuit over the radio. About 2.3 miles later, the suspect suddenly veered into the Bayerview Veterinary Clinic parking lot and stopped. The driver, Robinson, got out of the vehicle with his hands up. He frantically shouted, "My dog was dying." My lights were on for him. However, when he refused to comply with orders and pulled his arm away, a brief scuffle ensued. Trooper Romero physically subdued and arrested the driver. Robinson was taken to Hempstead County Jail and booked on the following charges. This incident once again brought to the forefront the zero-tolerance approach of police in the U.S. to initiating pursuits. In Germany, in a similar situation, the police generally prefer to identify the driver later from the vehicle's license plate. Do you think Trooper Romero was justified in this situation? Does an emergency excuse make running a red light legitimate?
Uh, 138 coming up on Government Circle.
I'm sorry, 138 government.
Pete, roll over.
Around 9:55 a.m. on October 1st, 2024, the East Point Police Department issued a BOLO be on the lookout alert for a white Nissan NV. The vehicle was reported stolen, and its trail was followed to the intersection of Flint River Road and Caden Road.
We're on the back side of 681 Flint River, coming out to Flint River in a second. Hey, be advised, unit, she's probably going to try to ram your vehicle. Bad one, can somebody notify command? Lieutenant Warren. We're coming out of the complex right now. She's gonna be stopping. Stand by.
Units were dispatched to the area, and the incident quickly escalated into an intervention and pursuit upon identification of the suspect vehicle. When troopers arrived in the area and spotted the vehicle, the Nissan NV was traveling on local roads. Despite police warnings, the driver failed to stop, prompting officers to pursue the vehicle. The pursuit continued along rural and residential roads in the area.
I'm gonna try up here again. Stand by right there. 60 miles per hour. Fayetteville Road.
The driver began driving at speeds that posed a serious risk on the narrow roads. Stopping this large vehicle would not be easy for the police.
Yeah, I'm good. I tried to beat it, man. This shit too heavy, man.
The police officer made his first maneuver, but as I said, it was not easy to get this vehicle off the road.
need a Tahoe better. My charger ain't working with it. Oh, shit.
Alright, please sit. I only need 3 SOBs. Everybody else, stand down.
During the pursuit, interventions were carefully coordinated due to traffic conditions and the density of vehicles and pedestrians in the area. Police officers who were pursuing the vehicle simultaneously managed to intervene at an appropriate time and steer the vehicle to the side of the road.
138 coming up on Government Circle.
I'm sorry, 138 Government.
Pete, roll over, roll over.
The vehicle rolled over several times, crashed into trees, and came to a stop on its side. Police officers immediately intervened to remove the driver from the vehicle. The driver was taken into custody. The police report does not contain any additional information regarding the continuation of the incident. If you're interested in escape videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll be back soon with even more interesting cases.